Greetings in the name of Jesus Christ our King. What a joy, what a blessing it is to share the word of the Lord with you. I've been sharing out of this series, Rise Above, and it is absolutely life-changing. I'm going to show you another dimension of the Rise Above series today. And as we go into it, I believe it is prophetic and powerful. And relative to where you are right now, you got to rise above some things and get ready for what God is about to do next in your life. Take a look at this. Paul writes to Timothy and says, I fought a good fight. Letting him know, being me is not easy. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not in my suits. You can get suits like me, but they won't make you stand like me. I fought a good fight, baby. I fought one hell of a fight. Are there any fighters in here? Slap somebody and tell them I fought a good fight. I fought my way up. I fought to get to work. I fought to get up on my feet. I fought to stand. I fought to carry on. I fought to love. I fought to live. I fought to get out the bed. I fought with my fears, my doubts, my anxieties, my insecurities. I fought with haters, liars, backbiters, and betrayers. I even had to fight with family. And many times I laid in the bed, I couldn't go to sleep because I was fighting with myself. I fought. High five somebody and tell them I fought a good fight. I fought such a good fight that when I look at what other people call a fight, what they call a fight is what I call normal. My whole perception of what a fight is has been revolutionized. That's not a fight. I fought a good fight. The old man tells the young man, I fought a good fight. You might not have seen it. You saw the glamour. You saw the healings. Be healed, be healed, be healed. But let me show you what you didn't see. I fought to do that. I fought a good fight. I kept the faith. I kept it. I lost a lot of stuff. I lost a lot of friends. I lost a lot of strength. I lost a lot of courage. I lost a lot of time. I lost a lot of money, but I kept down on my knees. I was still believing. Broke, I was believing. Lonely, I was believing. Betrayed, I was. Kept. Touch three people and tell them, keep the faith, keep the faith. If you lose a job, keep the faith. If you lose a spouse, keep the faith. If you bury your child, keep the faith. If you have to downsize, keep the faith. If you have to move in with your mama, keep the faith. If you're at your wit's end, keep the faith. If you have to catch the bus, keep the faith. If you have to thumb, keep the faith. If you get sick, keep the faith. If you lose your kidneys, keep the faith. If you got heart trouble, keep the faith. You might not get a new heart, but you got to keep your faith. Then he says, the old man says to the young man, I finished my course. I am concerned because we are living in a world that has become comfortable with going to school and getting an incomplete. The danger of living a life of incompletes. 3 or 4 sets of families. 3 or 4 sets of kids. Nobody can count on you to stay. Forget winning. Forget winning. To stay. You don't have to be a superhero. Nobody can count on you to stay, to stick it out, to endure. Nobody can count on you past happy. They used to come in my office and say, I'm leaving him because he's beaten me. I'm leaving him because he abused my children. I'm leaving him because he's homicidal. Now they come in my office, they say, I'm leaving because I'm not happy. You're not happy? Who told you you was gonna be happy? What does that have to do with anything? Who do you know in your life that is happy all the time? You quit because you weren't happy? To the person who keeps quitting, you have to live with that infection that you carry, that propensity to never finish. Paul says, I finished my course. I didn't finish yours. I didn't finish yours. I didn't finish yours. I didn't finish yours. I'm not into your business. I'm not trying to get in your business. People who are trying to finish their course are not nosy. Because they are so focused trying to finish what they started. I don't have time to worry about what's going on in your house. I'm so busy trying to manage what's going on in... It's all I can do to finish my course. Somebody in this room, you've quit so many things. That you've lost respect for yourself. Somebody say, give me the grace to endure. Don't misunderstand it. You can't be no wimp now. The Apostle Paul got into trouble. Lord, remove this thorn from my flesh. He had to pray. He had to go through some tough time. He said, I got so depressed. I got so discouraged. I wanted to die. I prayed after seeing people get healed and delivered. I raised people from the dead and couldn't get the thorn out of my own flesh. The contradictions of being powerful outwardly and conflicted inwardly is enough to make you quit. And still, he finished the course with a God who said no to his own prayer. Oh, y'all don't want to talk to me. What do you do when you're better on the outside than you are on the inside? I can get rid of your thorn, but I got to bear. Oh my God, this is so good. I'm going to get my own CD. I'm going to get this. Isn't it amazing how good you can be at fixing other people's lives? You know exactly what they ought to do. Even Jesus struggled with finishing. He goes to the Garden of Gethsemane and says, oh no, Daddy, this is tougher than I thought. He labored in prayer till sweat like blood like sweat poured through his skin saying, can I get out of this? Can I get out of this? Can I get on a horse and ride away? Can I take a camel and ride away from a cross? Jesus says, Daddy, can I quit? I've never seen the Potter's house so quiet. Three times he prayed, help me to finish. Is there a way that I can get out of being me? Is there anybody in here who have ever prayed, Lord, is there a way I can get out of being me? Being me is not going so good. Being me is not what it's cracked up to be. Daddy, can I quit? And finally he says, not my will. That's where it is. That's the whole thing. Not my will means not my way, not my preferences, not my pleasure, not my style, not what I wanted, not what I liked, but thine be done.
Still to come on The Potter's Touch.
Your perception has everything to do with how this year is going to work. It is not what you perceive about me. It's what I perceive about me. I don't need you to come prophesy. Yeah, I said unto thee by 4 o'clock, shut up. It is not the word of the Lord in your mouth that's going to save me. It's the word of the Lord in my mouth that's going to. I want to talk to women who are called to go into the next dimension.
This is the life-changing event of the year.
You can't think higher than the level that you are exposed to.
The only reason why you don't think I've been through something is because I don't look like what I've been through.
I love Girl Talk.
I have value. I was put here for a purpose.
No matter where you are, what you've been through, where you come from, you can do it.
These are happening, lives are changing. The lineup is incredible.
Being able to cut the cord of things that you've had in your past.
No way you can go home the same after this. No way.
You are coming into the next dimension any way you can. Make some noise if you're here.
Register today for Woman Thou Art Loose 2014. Call 1-800-BISHOP-2.
What do you do with what normally works? Doesn't work. We tried to lift him, but we couldn't lift him. And now we hide the truth from him because we don't think he can handle the truth. So, don't tell him that the child is dead, because he's really gonna flip out if he finds out that bad has gotten worse. He's tripping over bad, and if we tell him bad has gotten worse, he's gonna go absolutely bananas. But the Bible said that while they were whispering, David looked up and saw them whispering, and it said, and he perceived. He perceived that the child was dead. Perceive means his mind. In his mind, he sensed that the child was dead. And that's what changed everything. Because if you can kill it in your head, if you can kill it in your head, you can kill it in your life.